Ezekiel 28, verse 5, and it reads, by thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Yahweh, being the name of the Father who the world everybody calls God. Yahweh, meaning he exists. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Yahushai, who the world everybody calls Jesus Christ. Yahushai, meaning he is salvation. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Rakaha Kodash, Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives toward the four corners of the earth. And to the Akwathium listening, learning in sincerity, and the truth and in silence, Shalom. Akyam, meaning brothers, Akwathium, meaning sisters, Shalom, meaning peace, be unto you. It's your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp, here in Toronto, here with another lesson. All right? And we'll get right into it. Part 2, I just did a video. I named it, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, Gridlock will be burnt up. Right? Right, when you go into this word traffic, it's business. Right? And Esau, Babylon the Great, America the Great, the chief, the hub city of Esau, the Edomites, has been built up with merchants, business, retail, wholesale, vendors, storage houses, drop shipping, Amazon Prime. Right? I want to take a picture of this. Shalaki, hold on. Anyways, let's get into it. We'll read from verse 1. Ezekiel 28:1. The word of the Lord Yahweh come again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus. Right, and this is going into the prince of Tyrus at the time. Right, but America the Great, Babylon the Great, the Edomites are in the spirit, the spiritually Tyrus. All right, Babylon, mother of harlots. Right, thus saith the Lord power, because thine heart being mine, is lifted up. Right, you're proud, and thou hast said, I am a power. I sit in the seat of power in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, right? Because you're just a man. The Lord sets you up, right? What does it say in Psalms? Matter of fact, let's go to one in Daniel. No, Psalms 75. Psalm 75:5. Lift not up your horn being power, on high, speak not with a stiff neck. Right, and that's Babylon. That's America the Great. They're lifted up with pride because of their might, their power. Right, they speak with pride. They're rebellious. They say there is no Most High. They say they are the Most High. Verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Right, so those in the east, they can't promote themselves. Same with the west, the north, or the south. They can't promote themselves. But Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is the judge. Here's the point. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Right, so the Lord decides who's going to be in a rulership, who's going to rule for a season and a time. Right, back in Ezekiel 28. Right, so you're just a man. Right, you're a wicked man. Right, you're the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, who is Edomites, these ruling class elites. these banking families. Third verse, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, right? And that's in your technology, your science, your pseudoscience, you know? You're cloning people now, right? You're able to artificially inseminate, right? Your AI, right? You're able to use science, right? And measure things and figure out things with your science. There's no secret that they can hide from me, right? You Edomites, that's your science. Fourth verse, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures, right? You possess the fatness of the earth, right? These ruling class elites who are Edomites, right? And that's your blessing, the sword and the fatness of the earth. The sword being your military might. The fatness of the earth being all the resources. You look on the money, whose face is on it? Verse 5, here's the point. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, right, your business, your drop shipping, your Amazon, your Alibaba, Temu, Etsy. Right? And America is a consuming nation. They import everything. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart being mine, is lifted up because of thy riches, right? You're a first world country. Your heart's lifted up. You look down on the third world. Your greenback, your dollar is backed by oil. And not true resources, not gold, not commodities, not precious metals, right? So you're able to fluctuate the stock market, the value of your dollar. You're able to crash whole governments and countries, coups, and then put in your puppet leaders, right? If you deem it interested, if you have an interest in the resources that is in that country. Right, and this is the Edomite, man. Right, but the Lord is going to bring you down low. Ultimately, beginning with your elites, your nobles, hardcore slavery. Revelation 18, verse 1, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Salakia, it's pouring rain. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Right, the destruction. Right, when America the great, Babylon the great is laid waste, it will be a land of desert animals, right, never to be inhabited again. And what's going to cause this destruction? The ending of Esau's kingdom. Missiles. Third verse, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, right? All nations have drunken of her wine. And what is her wine? Her philosophy, right? It's gone out throughout the four corners of the earth, right? You have moles in countries where Moism was persecuted once upon a time, right? Skittles kids. Right, you can worship any god you want in America the Great, Babylon the Great. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with it, right? All these other leaders of these other countries, they're in bed with this beast, this whore, the whore being America the Great, Babylon the Great. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies, right? The merchants, the wholesalers, those that buy in bulk, right? And then turn around and sell in retail, right? Sell to vendors, right? They've been made rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Right? Abundance meaning a lot. All right, listen, Babylon's been set up. Scripture say Babylon hath been a golden cup. Right, bright lights, big cities. Once upon a time, everybody wanted to come to America. Now people are trying to leave because they know it's done. And these ruling class elites, they're fire sailing America the Great. They're Chapter 11 bankrupting this kingdom. 4th verse. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out over my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Right. And who's going to be spiritually detached and not invested in the cares of this place? The elect, right? The elect are going to have their eyes on the kingdom, right? Ultimately leading to the deliverance, the great deliverance, where the elect will be beamed up, right? But the elect are going to be spiritually detached from America the Great. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Bashim al-Shai hath remembered her iniquities. Right, because it's the amount of atrocities that's taken place in America, right? It's reached unto heaven. Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double, right? Payback, recompense. Beginning with these Edomites, beginning with these ruling class elites, they got to pay for the shit they've done. Verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, right? Live deliciously, right? Excess, right? Luxuriously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, saith in her mind, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow, right? Because the mind state of Americans within their mind is they're the greatest nation on the earth. They can't be touched, right? They say in their mind, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow, right? They can't see the end. They can't see the judgment that's coming for them, right? Right now, you ask an American, they'll be like, yeah, it's going to be a soft landing. It's just we're going to vote and the president will come in and fix things. 8th verse. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, the missiles. Right? Scripture saying 1 hour. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. Right? So ultimately, it's the judgment of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai judging this whore. 9th verse. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Right? They're going to see this whore. It's going to be live broadcasted on television. I'll read this verse again. Revelation 18:9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, right, in luxury. All these kings lying in bed with the beasts, getting stimulus, aid, reaped off of shipping to her, America, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Right? So the destruction of America, the great Babylon the Great, will be televised, live on CNN, live on Al Jazeera, right? So they shall bewail. Why? Because the money train The gravy train is over, right? I wanted to look into this word traffic, since we mentioned it in the online etymology. Traffic, 15th century, trade, commerce, carry on trade, right? Right? Trade on commerce, business, okay? America the Great. What do they like to boast in? Capitalism, right? You can make it if you try, right? Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, right? 1 hour, the missiles are going to take, the missiles and the chariots with the world even cause UFOs. Yahweh shine the angels to laser beam with fervent heat this place, America the Great. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore, right? The merchants of the earth, right? Right? The those that buy and trade, those that buy wholesale and then sell, your Elon Musk and your what's the name of that president of Alibaba, Jack Ma, I believe, right? Your what's the name of the Facebook guy, Zuckerberg, right? Because there's going to be no more selling and buying when the missiles hit, man. And there's going to be no rising from the ashes like a phoenix when America the Great is laid waste, right? So with that, all praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach one rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect.